You know, here at the Southern Scene, our mission is to bring you information, valuable information that can help improve your life. And Joe McNamee with Absolute Investment Training Company in Port Wentworth has a thriving real estate investment business. And he shares his steps to success with anyone who wants a better life. And now Joe McNamee joins us on the Southern Scene. Joe, it's always great to see you.
I'm happy to be here.
You know, Joe, over the past few weeks now, you've shared valuable information with our viewers. Your steps to successful real estate investment are tried and true. But there are a lot of people out there, you know, who call themselves trainers. I mean, a lot of big trainers out there, and they say they do the same thing that you do. What really sets Absolute Investment Training Company apart, and what makes you the real deal?
Well, the first thing I do is my live deals in front of my students. So when I'm teaching people how to do what it is that I do, it's not really complicated to learn. It takes a 6th grade level education to do it. But when I'm teaching them, then I'm demonstrating it by having my live deals that are happening the week that I'm doing my training happen in front of my students.
But again, back to, you know, there are a lot of trainers out there. There are a lot of
Sure.
programs out there. Sure. So how do you know you're getting into the right program?
I have students that can't get started at all. I have students who are successful within just a few hours of just reading my book, and everything in between. But the thing is, I tell people, ask to see the live operation of the person who's professing they're going to teach you how to do something. You want to see the live operation of them physically walking that walk before you go giving any type of money or time to them.
What should you be asking, and what should you look for?
Are they a member of the Better Business Bureau? Have they been a member for many years? Do they have complaints? You can go online and look for complaints. Are they a member of any other type of organization where complaints would be handled internal to that business, like the U.S. Chamber of Commerce? I'm a member of both. Those are the kinds of things that they should be looking for.
Well, and I'd like to know, you've been involved with this for quite some time, and I'm sure you've got a success story that you could share with us. I mean, you know, we've talked about your buying, we talked about your selling, but with your training program, I mean, I'm sure you have a testimonial or a success story you could share with us.
Sure, and just to justify now, we have people that can't get started no matter what we show them, no matter what we do, and they just can't get out of their own way. At the same time, we've got just some great stories. I have a student, his name is Adam. He was, I think, 23, 24 when he got started with us. He was literally living out of his car. He had 2 kids, and his pride was destroyed. He has a college degree. He could not do anything to provide for his kids. He came with us. His mom paid for his training. His mom bought his computer. His girlfriend bought his phone. It was back when Blackberries were first popular. And he came with us, and in 2 days of the 3-day event, he was able to make $7,000 during those 2 days.
You are kidding.
No.
in 2 to 3 days.
In 2 days. It's a 3-day training program, and in 2 days, and he made it in my town, and he came from another state. He operates in another state. But he came, and he was able to apply what I taught him, and he was doing it right there in the class. Another lady that comes to mind was Brandy. Brandy, she's known me for years, didn't believe anything I was telling her that we do. But Brandy, she told me that she never made more than $6,000 a year in her life. She always worked like a semi-part-time thing, but mostly a stay-at-home mom. And Brandy came to my training apprehensively, did not really believe in this, but she was kind of forced by other family members. And so she spent the first training session, the 3 days, kind of going, hey, that sounds like that might be something I'm interested in. So then but it took 2 days for that to happen.
Right.
And in the 3rd day, then it's like, oh man, I wish I paid attention the first 2 days. So she came back again. And the second time, then she went out, and she did a cartwheel for me, a real cartwheel, because I always make that joke. Oh, when you're happy, I want you to do a cartwheel for me. So she and her husband, he held her bags and she did a cartwheel because she made $8,000 in 2 hours doing what I taught her how to do.
Well, I'm going to go home and read this all over again because I've already skimmed it before, but I'm going to go read it carefully. You've sparked my interest.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Joe, for joining us.
You're welcome.